I feel a sense of self at the moment with myself professionally.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Now, let's get into the video. Nick Jonas has one of the most remarkable romances with Priyanka, and now they have taken things to the next level. In this video, we are taking a look at Nick Jonas and Priyanka Chopra welcoming their first child.
So I direct messaged her on Twitter, and she responded. We talked on, back and forth for about a year on text.
Number 5. Having a baby. Well, the whirlwind romance between Nick and Priyanka has officially stepped into one of the most serious phases, which is meant to say that they have just had a baby. There were minor hints that had been dropped by Priyanka in the past, but she hadn't said anything in the recent months that would indicate that they were going to have a baby. Well, why wouldn't looking at Priyanka over the past few months be the biggest hints of them all? The answer to this question that you might have been wondering about is that Priyanka herself didn't get pregnant. The couple announced the news on Instagram and said that they had had a baby through a surrogate. Why they took this step is unclear, and since it is a private matter, it should be left that way.
I've been ready since I was 12. I've always wanted to have kids. It's not about being ready. I feel like I don't know.
Number 4. Inside sources. When this news was announced on Instagram, it sent shockwaves throughout the world, given that the couple has fans in India and in the US. But as with any other announcement from a celebrity, there weren't too many details in that announcement. It is understandable that they wouldn't have wanted to share such intimate details, but some have been leaked nonetheless. They are harmless in nature as they just reveal the gender of the baby. It has been reported to certain publications that they have had a baby girl. That wasn't even the most surprising thing that was revealed by sources close to the couple. They also revealed that the baby was born on the 15th of January, even though they announced this on the 21st. This is nothing unusual, since they would have taken the first few days to get to know the baby herself. All in all, this is very exciting news for the Jonas and Chopra family, and it is sure to change their lives for the better. Number 3. Families getting bigger.
That's my big baby, My career has been my greatest rock in my whole life.
One of the best things about this news is that the new baby has some sweet little cousins waiting to play with her. We are, of course, talking about Nick's brother Kevin, who has had 2 daughters of his own. But those are not the only cousins that will keep the new baby entertained and happy, and that is because Nick has another brother. His brother Joe Jonas also recently welcomed the new baby with his wife, Sophie Turner. It seems like the family is getting bigger each year, and that is a wonderful thing, both for them and their fans. Maybe the young children will one day form a mega successful band of their own, right?
I always wanted to add his name to mine because I feel like, we're becoming family, and I'm a little traditional and old school like that. Yeah.
Number 2. Dropping hints. Whenever news like this drops unexpectedly, the first thing that most people do is that they look into the past and see if they missed anything that could have predicted this happening. Well, as it turns out, Priyanka did mention a few things regarding this matter, but it wasn't anything that she had said recently. Soon after she had been married to Nick Jonas, she had talked about having children in an interview, and she had laid out some very reachable goals. She had said that she was very fond of children and that she would like to have some of her own one day. As for the timeline, she said that she would like to have children in the next 10 years, although she had hoped it would happen sooner than that. Well, it looks like her wishes finally came true.
All right, I'll be honest. I'm going to give Nick credit where it's due. He wrote half my jokes because I was so nervous.
Number 1. Stunning wedding. Speaking of their marriage, it is not soon going to be forgotten given how big of an event it was. Given that the two of them were the unlikeliest of couples, they had to celebrate both their couples in their wedding. This led to the decision that there were to be 2 ceremonies, one for Priyanka's Indian culture and one for Nick's Western culture. They had this wedding in Rajasthan, India, and the reason for that was that Priyanka's whole family was from there, so it was more suitable for them. The two of them even wore outfits that matched each ceremony, and they looked stunning in all of them. It truly was one of the biggest events, and what made it sweeter were the reactions that the two of them had during their ceremonies. Both of them cried after seeing one another on the day of their wedding, and that indicated that they truly loved one another.
Weddings are like 1,000 people at least. We had only 200, which was mostly family, but both of us had giant families. Right.
These are some of the details of Nick and Priyanka having a baby. This is such a sweet thing to happen, and here's hoping in the future they continue being as happy as they are now. That brings us to the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so you don't miss out on future videos. If you enjoyed the content, then leave a like. Until next time, take care and goodbye.